Adjust the brightness until the image is barely visible. Sounds good. The hell's that? It's a cricket. Ew, gross. Run rat thing. Is that an orc? Wow. He cut his thing in half. Like a ninja. Is it gonna blow up now? Explosion. Wow, that's it. I think it's English. Wow.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
No promises.
Welcome to BIOMUTANT.
Settings. French, Italian, German, Spanish, Japanese. Okay. Sounds good enough to me. New game. Medium sounds fine. Hey. Wow. Is that me? Is that Master Splinter?
Encode your DNA.
No. It's this stuff. Primal is a nimble, developed anthropomorphic breed hybrid with a gene mutation, making them nimble and dexterous, plus a lesser developed intellect. So he's dumb, but he can move fast. Alright. Dumdon. Least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid offshoot that compensates the lack of mental prowess. So he's just a Zug. Extremely developed. Ooh, hybrid outcast with an even DNA starring, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. What? Regenerative. Hybrid with a gene mutation, making them extremely tough and resilient. Okay. Highly evolved mind. Its genius is directly interlinked to the power of ki, which amplifies their psionic output. Definition: an idolized breed. I have no idea. Random. Sounds good to me. Define your character's starting attributes.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh, jeez. Bleh. Bleh. What should it do? Strength and vitality. Let's see how that works. Sounds good to me.
Choose a genetic resilience.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh. That sounds good.
Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
I'm green.
Pick a class.
What?
Commando. Deadeye. Command. Psy-freak. Saboteur.
Wow.
Sentinel. Deadeye. Sentinel. Sentinel. Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Deadeye. Sentinel. Saboteur. Sentinel. Saboteur. Deadeye.
Perfect reload. Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next blah blah blah.
Commando.
Ranged weapons inflict 10% damage.
Psy-freak.
Shoot spark ball.
Saboteur.
Dual wield.
Sentinel.
Your base armor is increased by 10. Wow.
Saboteur. Sentinel.
I'll be a sentinel, I guess.
Sentinel chosen.
Yep.
Sounds good.
You move with less stick.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads.
Oh no.
Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
I guess I'll stop living. What's my choice?
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key.
I'm dark red as in strength and power.
That flows through everything.
Yoink.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of...
I'm with
Can't
darkness.
believe you'd choose that thing over me.
Shut up.
But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
Uh-huh.
The best end is the one you decide yourself. And it seems we're headed in the right direction.
No, it's the left direction, you dummy. Hey, beat that one up. Dark
Yes,
+2.
left can be right sometimes.
No, left is left. What is this? Oh. I got a beat stick.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind.
Uh-oh.
A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Could I eat it?
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family?
No.
Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
What are you doing? Licking your hand? Wow, I rolled though. Flap, 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 flap. Monkey wheel? Am I dying? Dive. Eat my stick. Oh. Wow. What just happened? He's gonna whip out his
Make a
thing.
run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Ah. I'm running, man. Just like that cinematic at the beginning of the game. All right.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Come. Oh god, the explosion. Did I win? Boom. Oh, I still have to run?
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Move towards an enemy and aim the camera towards an enemy. Reload your weapon with the R1 and key enemies for dodging and blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Eat my stick.
Shouldn't take much more.
Die, rat. Reloading. What's up here? You found a weapon, special weapon. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Cool. Equipped. Didn't read that. What's this? Oh, right, that's not how you open it. I didn't read it either. Oops. Is that a bandage? You can hit the up button. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go.
Just be glad there's a rope.
That's not a rope.
The oil sludge is everywhere.
Oh,
To
jeez.
most, it only means death. But some have adapted to
Ow.
the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Oh, jeez, that guy's huge. Remember to parry enemy attacks when the enemy attacks you. See the lightning bolt. Bring it on, big guy. Can I attack him? Is he dead? Oh, can I loot him? You can loot him. Dandy candy. Okay, I'm not even hurt, brah. Defeat the Rockaboom. Ow. Does this stuff even hurt? Okay, that hurts. Yeah. What the hell's going on? Loot. Dainty. I bet. Toxinol oil depot. Get out of the pump hub. Anything over here? Nope. Explore the tunnel. No. Can I charge? Nope. Uh-oh. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break them with a melee attack before you deal damage. Punk. Oh no. You bitch. Upgrade points. Defeating enemies and completing quests will gain you experience. Living up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You'll also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills. Alright. Level up character. When you level up, you increase an attribute. Yes, by 10. More damage.
Getting swole.
Hell yeah, brother. Close combat. What's this one? You can use any type of melee, but you need to learn and unlock unarmed. But I'm using a thing. Mercury drop? Unspeakable hand? What if I do this one? Yes. Special attack. Cool. Once you have more points, remember to spend them. Yep. Square, square. Square, square. You're on your way to performing special attack. Cool. Examine the door. Pick up the
Look,
claw bar.
An emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Ah, an old world claw bar. You mean a crowbar? I don't think crowbar is copyright, right? I don't know. In this section, you can, yep, main hand. You can sort your gear according to different statuses. Did I just unequipped it? Yeah, I did. What does that claw bar do?
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
What would I do? Wow. So just jump down that hole and die? Alright. See ya.
Whoa.
Ugh.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Blech. Rabbit's leap. Yeah, yeah. So if I touch that stuff, I get the hurtsies? Oh, gross.
The MORKS produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed.
So how do I kill him?
including you.
Ow, Jesus.
Smashing.
Haha. Dude, that absorbed bioblob. There are points used to unlock mutations. You collect blah 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 blah. You can use your bioblobs to unlock special powers. Blah blah blah. Hey, look, a chain.
Uppity up up.
Shut up. Exit the room. Alright. Get out of bunker 101. What the hell is this?
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
I wasn't listening. Something about an arc. What's this? You find the puzzles. These scattered around the world. Some open new paths while others feature different rewards. To switch node, use the stick. Rotate, use the thingies. L and R. This is the number of rotations you have left. Higher intellect, the more moves you have. Each node has a... Oh, that's gross. What do I do? Oh. Oh. Lol. I did it. First try.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
All right.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
All right, sounds good. Let's push it.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, right. Oops. Went the wrong way.
There you go.
I opened door. What the hell is that? Perfectly counter an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pushing.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Oh, I thought he was a bad guy. Click, click, click. You punk.
Knock it down, Tom. Critical. Wiped out.
Don't shoot that guy in the wheelchair. He didn't do nothing wrong.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
How about I loot before backup arrives?
That paid off.
What is this garbage? Why am I picking this up? Who's this guy?
He wants to thank you
What?
for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Is he my father?
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised
Sounds
that
like
you
he's from
don't
Star
recognize
Wars.
him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
What? Child could have been anyone, but remember what? I have no
How
idea.
Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the
Lupa
old
Lupin?
village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
I have no idea what's going on. What's a steak? I love steak.
The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
What? The Tree of Life? By default, dialogues are set to advance from one PC to the next automatically if you want to manually advance the meh. Oh shit, I'm a young guy. Wait. Am I a freak? Cool. Who's this guy? Wow.
Asks if you were tired,
Is this
as
Elvis?
it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
This must be Elvis. I don't think she cares. Blah, 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 blah. What?
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
You're a potato.
The potato people, or NONO, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Potato people is better. Oh, yeah, yeah.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
Is it freaking Elvis? A potato?
The NONO prefer to hide in glittergrass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Alright. Oh boy. 35 what? Feet? Can I go in this water? Am I dead? Can I swim? Oh shit. What is this? How'd you get here so fast?
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The NONO's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
What Pensai? What
The
Pensai?
small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the NONO as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the NONO, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The NONO are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
I got a net. Wow. Can I grab it? Catch the NONO. Why does this not work? Oh.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
I literally sucked ass.
He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of NONO out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
How many?
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months
Oh my
to come.
God.
So, countless, he'd say.
Sounds like too much work.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
What is this, some hippie bullshit? Ugh. Is this the tree of life? Whoa.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect
My Muma.
You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
She only cares about Wong Fu.
That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined.
Wow. Flashback episode concluded.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now
That's the
he's
same
afraid
guy.
it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
The end of days.
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Oh. That's
Wiz
the whole
is
tree.
still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
So go to the end of each route.
Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
The World Eaters.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Uh-huh. What is this? My net? Wow. A rod net. See ya. Where do I go?
You're getting the hang of it.
Bye.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
You mean the rope that actually looks like a rope this time? Climb, climb, climb.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Wow. Biomutant. That's the title of the game. Presented by... Oh man, credits already. A trophy.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
What's this do? Did I just
Let's
pee on
see.
it? I literally just peed on it. Signposts are found near locations of interest, blah blah blah, you fast travel, map. Okay. I literally just peed on it with my very vibrant yellow piss. Oh, that's normal. Oh, my house.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
My
the
house.
World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look,
Wow,
a survivor.
The frames.
Glad to see
dropped.
someone made it out alive.
Ow. The thing literally rampaged through the whole town.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that complete a wholeness. That flow through all things. At times you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and or wholeness is the sum of the choices we make, the actions we take. The balance of your action creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters. What?
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and psi shrines will award you with psi points that you can unlock the psi powers. Blah 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 blah.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Should I leave him to help? What if I just leave him to his own fate? Bye.
He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
What? I always like the darkness.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
And you were wrong. There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're
Not if I can help
already
it.
heading down my road.
I just punched the guy. You've gained a side point. Is it? Whatever. I probably should have read that.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Why did you punch that
Out
guy?
of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Ooh, my kind of tribe.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Which one's best?
He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
I think I'm gonna go with the Jagni. Your current and started quest are... You can change which quest you track by opening the journal and selecting another quest. So, this one. Yeah. Oops.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I don't know which one's the best way to go. The high ground.
It's
New
a
main
bridge.
quest in Lance.
Just get over it.
That's so funny, I forget to laugh. Bad guys. Oh, is that like a... I don't even know who I'm attacking. Oh, dude, they're level 5. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Crusher.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, upgrade. Are you bad guy? Oh, I thought he was shooting at me. Time to level up. Did someone say more melee
You've
strength?
been working out.
Go to mutations tab to unlock psi powers, biogenics, and to unlock upgrade your resistance. Blah blah blah. What? How do I do? Oh. What? Oh. To use Blaze, push down the input you have bound the ability to. Blaze will launch you forward and leave a trail of the fire behind you. I like that. Wow, wow, wow. To use Blaze, push down the button, square. Use ability, push the button is bound to while holding L2. Okay. Tiger Throw. Finish a ranged weapon change by throwing your two-handed crush weapon. This special attack hitting an enemy with it will fill up one super wound fu icon. Whatever the heck that is. You know what? I'm just gonna save that for now.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe.
Is this loot? Wow. I don't even know what that is. Health? That's pretty cool.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Guess what? I'm gonna pee on this thing. Zip. Yeah.
Let's see.
I think I need more water in my diet here. My pee looks like that. What's up, dog?
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Appreciate. Now I'm here for Shifu. Who?
Figures the Sifu would be interested in seeing you.
Oh snap! Are we a bunch of rats?
Zata is the moi totloho. Kariesne statse. Paro.
What?
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
Sounds good to me.
The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
How could they?
He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
The Great Wall?
The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves, but he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Nah.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
My Muma?
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
They want to vanquish the tribe and let the World Eaters destroy the tree. Warning, sets the endgame goal to destroy the Tree of Life, choosing destiny for defeated rivals. Sounds good to me.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
The Myriad?
Moi orsikali, arveta.
The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past.
Watch we all die after it dies. Lol.
Tada apinosko.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
What if they're too strong?
Apinosko. Na zenakas pipatne orsikali.
Being defeated is a choice they won't make. They've talked about that, but words do not frighten those who feel no fear. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
How do you know?
You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
What about their kin?
The only kin who count are the kin that are left standing at the end of the war. Let's focus on making that our kin, not theirs. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Oh no.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Sentimental?
It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
Wow, what a nice little fort. That's pretty cool. How do I save the game? Oh, there you go. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for now. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.